Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, today is home decor number 3 and Tuesday tea with Life with Patty. So you guys go to Life with Patty. She's doing Tuesday tea, and I thought, well, I might as well do a tea too. Okay, so the home decor is going nicely. Okay, home decor on a budget. So the first thing, clean your room. The second thing is arrange your furniture. Okay, I can't get my furniture arranged perfectly. So that's one thing. Just start where you are. And so then you have your furniture and then try to find some wall hangings. So today, my idea was to go to Target and see if I could figure out what was trending. Well, lo and behold, they had pictures, like prints, very similar, but this is actually an oil painting, which I prefer an actual painting with a signature, and this one was, I don't know, the writing is always awful, but it was actually painted, and my little picture in the corner was actually painted, and I think those are much nicer than prints. And I got this at the thrift store for $2.75, and I think it works just fine with my decor. So what I did is I bought an assortment of pictures, and I have them up in the loft, and I can switch them up and try to figure out what I like. This cost me $2.75, so when I'm done with it, I can definitely sell it. Okay, and then, you establish a focal point. I'd say it was the picture. Declutter and light. Okay, tonight my light is really, really awful. I have a metal chandelier up here. And the thing that's good about this, this painting is, see the silver in the corner, and I put my stone bowl on there to kind of balance the metal. And we'll get into that. A wall hanging, so you have your furniture and your pictures are pretty much key, and then you have accessories. So they say large is better than small, especially if you're doing minimizing or decluttering. It's easier to keep things clutter-free if you just have one big picture. But you can do a collage. That's pretty too. But then you have to find more stuff that you like. Carpets, I have my son's carpets, fine accent pieces. That would be like the bowl. Okay, candles. So I have my nice candles, so we'll light the candles. Okay, generally, I don't know if they do candles at teas, but I wanted to make my tea kind of like Southern California, kind of like me. You can make authentic English if you want, but you could use your own creativity as well. That'd be super duper. My son, when I was looking at the home decor, let me show you the back of my hair. See my pin? Notice my jungle print? Last year, supposedly, it wasn't trendy. Okay. Pillows, blankets, vases, busts. I'm looking for vases and busts. I'm open to them if I can find them cheap, like the painting. I really wasn't thinking of a floral painting, but kind of it works with the feng shui, like nature, like plants, and fruit is like, nature. Bowls and crystals. I have big crystal bowls. When I locate them, I might put one in the middle of the table. Create a color palette. So mine was brown, black, white, teal, blue, gold, and orange. So that worked out fine, and it was quite the deal. Consider the space. So I will move my furniture around. Not yet. I have issues. Texture, pattern, line, light, books, and scents. Okay, I bought this nice linen tablecloth for $3 at the thrift store, but it has a couple small holes, and I just spilled tea on it. So, so minimizing. So if you keep your items like big and less items, they're more minimal. And then no clutter. That it's going to look a lot nicer if it's clutter-free. Okay, and the feng shui, you have wood. I have a wood floor. I have a wood table. The wood is fine. Fire, anything red would be like fire. Earth, plants, fish, fruit, you know. Fire is like candles. And once you start doing this, things start getting nice. Metal and water. So that's for that. Okay, now to the tea. Oh, trending items. Okay, so when I went to Target, I saw they had these big prints of flowers. I saw they had the big choppable pillows. Those were $30 each. I don't know how much their paintings were or pictures, but they weren't $2.75. I located trees for $150. No. I would buy a real tree for a fraction of the cost. If it dies, buy another one. Well, I can plant them at my son's house. And then I'm looking for like baskets and woven stuff. That would be great. Okay, so now for the tea party. Okay, the first thing is tea, and I have black tea. And I have, to go with my tea, sugar and milk. And I wanted to mention, notice how all my handles are all going in the same direction? Uh-oh, they're not going in the same direction. They're supposed to be going in the same direction. See how all the handles are going in the same direction? You don't have to do that, but it's nice if you do that, you guys. Okay, so we'll have some tea. So the main thing is to enjoy life, and don't make your tea too weak when you're adding sugar and cream. And you're supposed to avoid clinking. Sometimes I do it. I try not to. And then a little milk. It's milk. It's not cream. Cream is cream and coffee. And notice my little decorative napkins. And you stir your tea from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. No clinking, no circles. It's very hard to resist the circle thing. So that's the tea. That is good. You know, if you make your tea really carefully, it makes all the difference. So now what are we having for the tea? Well, I wanted to make some Southern California sandwiches, so I made cucumber roll-ups. Here it is. These are good, you guys. And those go on the bottom. So I'm going to put some on the bottom here, the bottom tier, and you're not supposed to overload your tea plate. That's a no-no. Okay, so I had this really good recipe, and it was for, last week I made a salad with it, but I thought, wow, this would make some great cucumbers. I put a half for one cucumber, a half a plain yogurt, a half a tablespoon of vinegar. And I wanted to mention, you know, when you're going to be using if you get the good vinegar, it's really going to help you in so many ways. I mentioned to my followers that Alexander the Great would use the vinegar to ward off disease when he conquered his enemies. And so I would just buy any old vinegar, but I think I found this at Walmart, and it makes all the difference in all kinds of ways. And so I'm trying to eat as much vinegar, lemon, citrus as I can. And so a half a tablespoon of vinegar, a half a tablespoon of oil, and a half a tablespoon of dill. And then I spread my tortilla with cream cheese, and I put a double row of cucumbers and salt and pepper. Yummy, yummy. Then what? Well, guess what? I just happen to be a pretty good scone maker. Take a look at this. Yes. I'm going to give you the recipe, and those go on row number 2. Don't overload. Okay, so if you can make a biscuit, you can make a scone very easily. I told my son it was very strange, you know, we didn't drink tea. Tea was a no-no, tea and alcohol, everything I did, I shouldn't have been doing. But I made basil, roasted tomatoes, and Parmesan cheese scones. So what I did is I just got this really good scone recipe that I'm going to give you in a second here. And I roasted the tomatoes at 400 and I sprinkled them with basil. You know, I put a little oil, sprinkled with basil, and I roasted them. And then I had shaved Parmesan cheese, but any kind, even the pizza kind, I'm sure would be fine. I used to use that. And so I could have used blueberries, but I didn't. So all you need is 2 cups flour, 2½ teaspoons baking powder, 3 tablespoons sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup butter, 2 eggs beaten, and 1/2 cup buttermilk. Okay, so now if you have this, you can easily make really good buttermilk. You just put, I had a 1/4 cup of evaporated milk, and I put this stuff in and it curdled up really nice, and this is like the perfect recipe, like no fail scones. Okay, sift flour with baking powder, sugar, and salt. Cut butter in small size pieces. Add eggs and buttermilk, combining mixture until it just moistened. So I added all the dry ingredients, then I added the wet ingredients, then I stirred in my tomatoes and Parmesan cheese. Turn onto lightly floured board, knead gently, handling as little as possible. So what I did is I took a 1/4 cup, a measuring cup, and I dipped out the dough, and I put it on the flour board, and I just like formed it in little round balls because I wanted them a little bit tall. And you know, then I put a little egg wash on the top, and I baked at 425. Let me give you the recipe. I'm going to give you the whole page because there's several good recipes on here. This is an awesome cookbook I got. I think I bought it half price for very little money. So once you get the scone recipe, you can put anything. You could put blueberries. You could put anything in there. A lot of people put nuts. Yes. A lot of people say the scones originated with the Scottish, not the English. But Queen Victoria was the one who actually, I think, started the teas. Okay, and then on the top we have cookies. So today I found this biscotti marked down from $7.99 to $2.99. A lot of times people dip these in wine, but it's also very good dipped in tea and coffee. So, okay, I'll have a couple of those. Today is my free day, no dieting. And then I bought these tasty tea party cookies yesterday. So we'll have a couple of those. Those will taste really good with my tea. I want to encourage you guys to have your own teas. It doesn't have to be, these are really good. These are coconut. I bought these for $1. And then I also like these. These are some kind of like tea cookies with frosting. So, you know, I have a nice little assortment of cookies. And I got this 3-tiered plate at Marshall's when I first started doing the tea parties. I bought a 2-tier and a 3-tier, and I think this was all on sale of about $12.99 or $14.99. And let me just tell you guys, never purge your tea party stuff, because then you go back to get more. You can't get any. And then I made some fruit desserts, which were oranges, bananas and blueberries. Because, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit good on the diet. So, that is my Tuesday tea. Go to Life with Patty and see what she came up with. I'm going to. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to encourage you guys, if you need a quick and easy hairstyle, this is it. I'll give you one more shot of my jungle pin, which they say jungle stuff is out. Oh, yeah, right. I don't think so. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.